Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion, Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. We're randoming today because that's what we do. Oh, holds up the spork, I am the Penguin of Doom. Oh, Azazel! Wait, we're not supposed to random. We're supposed to do Eden runs. You know what? That's my bad. I give you my personal decree, my word, with whatever god you believe in as your witness. We will transform into another character on this run. I actually completely forgot. I would have rather had the Keeper than Azazel, just by virtue of the fact that ooh, that one hurt. That was better, though. That immediately got better. Okay, I can't really be mad. Well, you know what's just more pressure to be entertaining, and that's exactly what we're going to do now. So, as Azazel with the D100, what are we going to do? Did I give you the seed, by the way? There's our seed. DSHGL0EK. Let's try to reroll this Azazel run into a run that is more interesting. My bad, by the way. I'm trying to play it off with like a, you know, a Han Solo-esque, roguish sort of charm or something like that, but we did make a mistake. And by we, I mean I made a mistake. I don't know why it's so hard to get those words out. I made a mistake, and I apologize. We'll be back to Eden runs next. I forgot that, the streak had ended as a result of the world's most annoying Keeper run of all time. We're actually slightly in a scary position, although as Azazel, it shouldn't be too bad. And the scariness of this position is that our HP is not great, and we don't have any items that we can actually benefit from re-rolling right now. But we can change that basically right now. As Eric Clapton said, I could change your world. I could be the brimstone in your Azazel run. You could make my stats into something good, baby, if I could change the wood, you know. We've all lived it. We all lived through 1995, except for probably most of you watching this right now. All right, we re-rolled into Black Bean. And then we will head down to the next floor, not really feeling like we've improved ourselves all that much with that re-roll, but it did take a stat upgrade, or sorry, an HP upgrade and turn it into something that actually at least provides us with some tangential benefit, so that's okay. What are we looking for here, though? I'm trying to think of... The more you try to force zaniness, or a lot of things in life, the less it oftentimes ends up working out for you. You know, you ever see someone... Maybe they don't fit the traditional definitions of cool. The hairstyle's not that on point. They wear thick glasses. You know, they got a little bit of like a 5 o'clock shadow or something like that going on. They're Canadian. They pronounce some words weird. But you know deep down inside they got a good heart. You know, I'm just throwing out like a very common example. Like maybe they live on the west coast of Canada and they, you know... If they took their shirt off, you would see that they have like an 8-pack, and I promise you, like, it's amazing. But, you know, wears kind of frumpy clothes sometimes. Yeah, but the point is, when you try to come across as cool, it's very easy to, you know, strike out. You get a swing and a miss. We're trying to force zaniness on this run. We really should just try to make this the best run that it can be. You know, if this run can't really pop off, that's okay. You know, not everybody in real life can, you know, take off their glasses, take their hair out of the ponytail, and all of a sudden they got that, like, you know, never been kissed sort of Sarah Michelle Gellar, not another teen movie thing going on for them, you know? And maybe we shouldn't even aspire to that, you know? Maybe Janie Briggs and not another teen movie should have just gone to doctor school. And maybe I should just go to talking school so I can learn that it's actually called med school. Instead, you know, now she's popular in high school and she falls for the college quarterback who's kind of a jerk, and who knows, maybe that leads them on a great life, or maybe it takes them down a different path, but that's for them to decide, I suppose. So I'm thinking, you take Razor Blade, you take Contract from Below, you re-roll. Ooh, okay. At first I was like, this is interesting, and then I was like, oh, never mind, we're Azazel, of course. So we actually just have like an Azazel run still. What about this? Quad shot, wafer, varicose veins. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. So you know what I'm thinking now? I'm thinking this run is highly functional. What do we do to make it even better than it already is? Oh, I like this. I was hoping for some money, maybe a 2... Oh, credit card's fine. I want to get Dull Razor. Dull Razor takes this run, and it turns it... Well, would you like me to sing that to the tune of Coldplay's Yellow? Please, no, please. Dull Razor will do many things, including activating varicose veins. Okay, I'll stop. Oh, no Dull Razor, but we can get it. We can get it. I feel like this is worth going for right now. Some of this stuff would have been fine, by the way, but I feel like we need to shoot for something a little bit better. This is our run to make Dull Razor pop. Now, I don't necessarily think we've got great odds of finding it, even if we get a ton of reroll machines, but we gotta look for it. The problem is, if we use the D100 to reroll, then we lose varicose veins, and that puts us into a spot that I'd rather not think about. But that's what we stand to gain from having, Dull Razor, is the ability to use basically as many Tammy's heads as we want, whenever we want. There might be a small, like, refractory period, but it's not much, ladies. Okay, good. Just gotta wait and make sure you're not gonna get hit by that guy. Either way, the run is still, like, it's very, very slightly dicey. The rate of fire is bad, and that's... Excuse me? Did you see, our bomb killed the fly without exploding? It's amazing to me. But... Ooh, that was also close. Are you kidding me with that? I couldn't make that dodge. Not that I'm one of history's great dodgers, I suppose, but you get the idea. The rate of fire is sort of killing us if enemies try to rush us down. That's the problem. So again, we got nothing in there. Or we don't have what we want in there, rather. Just keep stacking up Spirit Hearts. Not trying to rush, but... You know, we are Azazel with an awful lot of damage output. It does take a while to charge up that shot, but... You know, when you're killing, like, 2 enemies that are close together, it's not that big of a deal. This is, though, because we use our shot every time we walk into a room immediately. I get it, it's a low priority bug. As Azazel, though, it's more annoying than most, you got to admit. Okay, good stuff. Don't really care about a deal that much, but range upgrade and a luck upgrade is cool, of course. So there's like a 5-stage plan for making this run actually entertaining, instead of just being a complete waste of both of our time. Look, I don't actually agree with that. You know, we already had the Coldplay reference, which is going to annoy some people, and it's going to titillate some other people, and the fact that it annoys some people will titillate some other people, and I'm okay with that. You know what? This is our one-time reroll. A reroll only means something if you can't do it endlessly. Oh my god. Guillotine Isaac's heart. Look at this face. That's how I feel right now. There's a candy called Milky. I swear to God, this sounds like I'm talking out of my ass. There's a candy called Milky. We look like the demonic interpretation of that, of the Milky mascot right now. Now, did I enjoy saying the phrase Milky mascot? No, I did not. Oh my God. What is this run? Tyrone, Ed, you put too much Zane in the game. Look, I love Swallow Penny, but it's gotta go. Sure, money equals power. There we go. We've had Swallow Penny way, way, way too much recently. We gotta mix it up. You put too much Zane in the game. Used to be there was a little bit of Zane. It was like a seasoning. You know, it was like, oh, is this Chipotle? Now it's like you got Chipotle mustard, Chipotle ketchup, Chipotle everything. We got too much Zane. I can't dodge these enemies. I recognize we have Isaac's heart. I can't dodge these enemies. We need to buy Spirit Hearts, is what we need to do. We need Spirit Hearts, how about you? This run is actually fucked. We're probably going to die. We might not, but we might deserve to, based on our play so far. I don't know if I've... At least recently, I don't know if I've seen a run go this off the rails this quickly. Now, we could take that to the next level. If we really wanted to. But I think we're just going to play it extremely very cool right now. And yeah, it's bad for our donation machine, but money equals power is hooking us up here. That's quite valuable. I do want potato peeler, but I don't think I can take it, is what I'm trying to say. But restock is glorious right now. So we'll take these. And then I am going to go buck wild on this donation machine. Mostly because I feel like I need the damage. If I don't get the damage here, we're going to be in a tough spot. But I'll only do it until, like, I don't know, maybe 10 damage. Is that unreasonable? No, one more bomb puts us at 10 damage, so... Or 2 more bombs with the... You know, you get the idea. Alright, there's 10 damage. We have been rude to our donation machine, but if you're not going to use your donation machine on a run like this, when are you going to use it? 36 cents also gives us a lot of flexibility, because for every spirit heart we buy, another one will probably pop up in the shop. It could, I say probably, because it could be other consumables as well, but... Okay, we got our moon card left for a teleportation... teleportation? I was wondering why we're wasting our time with that extra syllable in teleportation. Why don't we just call it a teleportation, which is what it is. It's one portion of teleporting. It's a teleportation. Now, if you had a gymnast that teleportioned, what would you call her? Maybe, depending on her specialization, she could be a teleport contortionist. I can, the mass of people clicking the unsubscribe button right now is deafening. There's an enemy. There's an invisible, oh no, it's just a mushroom that blends in with the ground. Okay, keep it moving on here. You know what? There's a way out. I was a little despondent. I was like, you know, we're just living on borrowed time on this run. It's exclusively Isaac's heart, by the way, that makes me feel that way right now. Guillotine is fine because we have... Weirdly enough, and this is going to sound like counterintuitive, but Guillotine is fine because we have Isaac's heart. If we somehow lose Isaac's heart, we're going to be salty that we have Guillotine, although it's, you know, less salt because it's substantially easier to make that run work. But, Guillotine is nothing to worry about right now. The other way out, we could either get infinite range via a brimstone or something along those lines, or I could play better, but that requires taking personal responsibility and as a result will not happen. Or we could get, and this was originally like going to be the #1 thing I was going to suggest, but we could get just a lot of speed. That seems plausible to me. Makes it slightly easier to dodge. Maybe? Box of stuff? I could use a trinket, that's good. Luck up? That's fine, dude. Fragmented card, double moon. It's a double moon. Yeah, that was my bad. Okay, the second one I'm a little pissed about. Cambion Conception seems like a great choice here. Empty Vessel was also exquisite, so thank you for that. Well, it's certainly not an easy run. Now, I promised you that we would become a different character. We haven't fulfilled that task yet. At the same time, I feel like I'm meeting you, more than halfway here on this run, because this is a clusterfuck, dude. I'm genuinely trying to swing this here, and it's certainly, despite being an Azazel run, this is not just you're Azazel, you win. This is, you're Azazel, prepare to die. How do you defend when you have the guillotine against shots that are coming from above? We just gotta hope they don't land on us. By the way, I recognize there are things we could buy in that shop, but well, I'll buy spirit hearts, actually. No, there are none. Lucky me, I suppose. We're just gonna move out of this floor. A second secret room could be quite continental, even though diamonds might be a girl's best friend. You know what? This is, wait, this guy never gives you a key piece. So I'm fighting him for no reason. But we did at least get one more spirit heart. We've really got to take our moment when he's shooting. Did we get another spirit heart? We did get another spirit heart. Okay, so that ended up being the best outcome for a bad decision we've had in quite some time. Very eager to get back to an Eden run next, by the way, because odds are the Eden run is going to be a little less zany than this, but which I think is exactly what we want right now. So we got Lusty Blood on the last floor, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Lusty Blood is an extremely great pickup, especially when our damage is an issue, and our damage has been an issue. Mostly because we have to stand... I mean, our range is 8.25. I actually didn't even know that your range could be in the single digits. It's like your IQ being in the single digits. You know, I can't really... I don't possess the capabilities of, you know, understanding what that actually means for me consequentially as a human being, but I do know that it's probably not conducive to my overall success. Although, you know, don't let me tell you what you can't do, man. I mean, I've got a single-digit IQ, and I've made a pretty good life for myself, being the village idiot in The Binding of Isaac on, you know, https://youtube.com. So we're losing more HP than I should be losing. A 3-room. Take rusted key. Rerolls all consumables on the ground. I'd like to open the golden chest first. Wow, that's just not really very good at all. But the 3-room is innocent. The 3-room is fine. And fruitcake can be great, or alternatively, as a result of our poor range, extremely horrible. But we've already rolled the dice. There's got to be some kind of like... It's got to be like billiards, right? We got so many zany balls on the table right... Okay, I get phrasing. We got so many zany balls on the table right now. They're going to eventually collide with one another and we can shoot straight. It's not in the least how billiards works, but the metaphor sort of... Most metaphors are like, you fill in the rest. No, it's like billiards. He's okay. He's going to say something to do with, you know, collisions. Also, what is billiards? Oh, as we say in North America, pool. Using a hoity-toity European words. Try having a conversation about snooker in North America. Buddy, where are you from? And then I feel like I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. Snooker, by the way, is a funny sounding but very demanding billiard type game where you have to alternate sinking red balls and then a ball that has a color, and then you get points for that. Whoever has the most points at the balls being exhausted from the table wins, etc., etc. But I can't bring it up to people who are European either, because they go, why are you saying it's so funny? You know, there's no home for Canadian snooker players. I mean, except for CanadianSnooker.com, which of course is Canada's #1 retailer of 6x12 pool tables. Spirit Hearts? No Spirit Hearts? Are you fucking kidding me? Well, we definitely want... I know this is costing us damage, by the way, but we need these. Sure, yeah, starter deck. Even though we just got PhD. Guess in hindsight, maybe not that intelligent. The Fool. No Spirit Hearts, dude. No Spirit Hearts. We got the Fool, we got the Stars, we got the songs that remind us of the good times, we got the songs that remind us of the best times. How are we so slow as well? So there's like a big, obvious thing we should not have done on this run. But it's only an obvious thing to not do if the only thing you're concerned about is winning. We should have kept the D100, and after we, well, I guess, kept the D100 and then not played the reroll room. And if we had done that, we would be completely safe on this run. But we would also be a baby. And I don't know about you. I think we'll just go for the speed upgrade. I ain't a baby. Baby, the other white meat, baby, it's what's for dinner. These are not my quotes. These are the quotes from Austin Powers, the spy who shagged me. That fat bastard guy. Well, it's like they say in the movie. You really are a fat bastard, they say. And that guy is a jerk. He does want to eat Mini-Me, which is a troubling implication. Even though Mini-Me, of course, you know, he's a character in the Austin Powers lineage who has, like, a pretty complicated lore. Created by Frau and the other scientists at Virtuecom in a laboratory using Dr. Evil's frozen DNA. He's an exact genetic duplicate of Dr. Evil, except 1/4 the size for some reason. He fights alongside Dr. Evil, but then later his allegiance is revealed to be quite murky when, after he dies, or is perceived to have died, Dr. Evil gets over his death in what Mini-Me feels is too fast of a time scale. As a result, and also aided by a little bit of a crush on Foxy Cleopatra, as played by Beyonce Knowles, pre-Knowles, in 2003. I don't think she had married... Wait, no, she's Beyonce Knowles. Jay-Z's last name is not Knowles, it's Z. That's correct. Well, I mean, he had a crush on her. You remember he passed her a note. It said, "Do you have any clone in you?" And she said, "No, little guy, I don't." And then he wrote her another note, because he can't speak, and said, "Do you want some?" And then Michael Caine said, "Cheeky little bastard." So yeah, Mini-Me, as far as... Mini-Me's really like he's the Knuckles of the Austin Powers cinematic universe. It's like, you never really know where he stands. Sometimes he's on your side, sometimes he's on the other side, you know. It's really like a White Ranger sort of situation. Wait, the Green Ranger was the dubious one, that's right. White Ranger was after he became innocent again. So that's, you know, hey guys, this is Dr. Evil 6969 bringing you another Austin Powers lore video. Nobody knows much about Fat Bastard except that he previously used to work at MI6 before developing a glandular problem that caused him to bloat to nearly cartoonish levels. Then, okay, I don't remember the rest. Also, I don't believe that that's actually his backstory, but you know, that's never stopped us on YouTube before. Sometimes you gotta make things up. Okay, what do we care about here? Probably just getting an awful lot of spirit hearts. We've already missed boss rush, so there's nothing to worry about there. Again, I understand. Money equals power. That's no joke. That's a valuable, it's a valuable card, but... or a valuable effect, I should say. But also, having the ability to actually deal damage with our orbital is important to me. I just want to throw this out here. This is maybe the most annoying Isaac's Heart run I've ever had. I can't seem to stop Isaac from taking damage. This run is all about, like, personal responsibility, though, dude. It's about, admitting that we made mistakes that led to this. We had so many opportunities to re-roll this run, and then, you know, I went for a run with some finality, and this is what it gave me. And of course, the possibility for this exists, and that's why it's such a fun re-roll. To do the, like, all or nothing reroll, because you're hanging that little expectation out there that maybe everything could go terribly wrong here. But as the person in question, you're going, yeah, but it's not gonna happen that way, right? Like, you're just gonna give me something halfway decent and we're gonna make it work. But this time, the game very much called my bluff, and I'm insulted by it. I will not, as a result of the indignity here, upload another Isaac episode for at least the next 12 hours. Asterisk, not including mod spotlights. But nobody counts mod spotlights. That's not the vanilla game. So, I'm just trying to, like... Empty Vessel's been great for us, but I'm trying to create, Cambion Conception gave us Dark Bum. Life is great. I'm just trying to figure out how the hell we're gonna make this run work. Right now, we're pretty much, you know, taking a sip of the potion, hitting the 3-wheel motion, if I might be honest with you. Like, we're just trying to live long enough for this run to give us something. We really need invincibility, and Empty Vessel's doing some of that. Not quite enough. Toothpicks or Polydactyl. We could use a faster rate of fire, and that is faster. We don't get any item for the next boss fight, so I don't know, man. Curse of the Lost. Anyone who says, by the way, oh, Isaac's Heart's easy, you just dodge into the shots instead of away from them. Face me. Face me at PAX. Bring your razor, or not like a razor blade. That would be terrifying. Please never do that. Bring your, you know, Alienware laptop and show me. Show me you doing this in person. I'll have you know, occasionally I'm ranked in the top 100 of Isaac players. I have over 300 confirmed dailies completed. That was bad. And I am calling shenanigans on your ability to do what you say you're doing. So this is really like a necessity's the mother of invention sort of situation here. Is that all you have are bombs? I gave you bombs so you could give me more bombs? What a wonderful aspect of the game space. Come on, dude. I want the red hearts, if I'm being honest. Wait, we can play a Demon Judgment. That's correct. Okay. That would have been really bad if we had not done this. So if he gives us something shitty, we just black rune it. Yeah, that's, I mean, first we'll roll it. Oh, Explosivos doesn't work for us, though. So we get a damage and range increase. That's really good. My fault for taking that damage, to be honest with you. I can't really fault you for that. Are we going to live here? Dude, I am seriously thinking the answer to that question is no. But it is my job to try to make it happen, so we're going to try. Just give me some red heart drops, dude. Dark Bomb, in theory, could carry us. Did we enter like a Bizarro world, by the way? Because I really feel like that range upgrade actually gave us a range downgrade somehow. I know that makes no sense. When it comes to that, you're preaching to the choir here. You got me. Yes. And yet, I can't shake the idea that somehow this range upgrade has actually lowered our range. Or it raised it by so little as to functionally have not changed it at all. Thank you, Dark Bomb. What killed that? That's the idea of a greater force than myself on this run doing damage is almost more terrifying. I dodged into it. Dark Bomb, Dark Bomb. Yes. Dark Bomb, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when he single-handedly saves you, Dark Bomb? That probably should have hit us as well. Oh, the red hearts. I could not, I entered the room like it was a fucking gungeon, and I got shot to the other side of the map. Okay, so like we're here. What happens next? Yeah, there's, when do you walk backwards? When walking backwards makes you susceptible to enemy bullets. So I think we're just gonna accept that we're probably destined to lose. Yeah, there we go. I sincerely tried on this run. You know what I get? That's what I get for being Azazel. On a run where I should have been Eden. That's my bad. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We're going to be starting... Technically, the Eden streak hasn't ended because we didn't die as Eden, so I'm sorry to tell you that. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Very suboptimal plays, but for a good cause. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.